Hey, welcome back to Two Dorks Talking Sports. Today we're going to be recapping the Big 12 championship game.
Kansas State outlasted TCU with a game-winning field goal in overtime. Let's jump into some stats.
Yeah. Kansas State had 404 yards compared to TCU's 469. Kansas State with almost 200 passing yards and 251.
Kansas State 205 rushing yards to TCU's 218, and Kansas State 5.3 yards per play to TCU's 6.4.
Okay. Kansas State had 2 more first downs, and third down efficiency for both teams was not that good, but TCU's third down efficiency was really not that good. 2 for 15, that is really bad. Fourth downs, both teams 2 for 3, 3 for 4, converted all but 1.
Total plays comparable with Kansas State, only having 3 more. 7 punts for Kansas State, 5 for TCU, so lots of punts. Both 4 penalties. Kansas State's costing them 40, TCU's 45. Both lost a fumble, and one of them was on a kickoff return. And Kansas State muffed the kick, and TCU threw an interception. Time of possession, Kansas State was 32 minutes, and TCU with 28. Let's go into individual teams.
Okay, let's look at TCU first. So Max Duggan, good game. 18 for 36, 251 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. For the rushing, Max Duggan, a lot of running for him. 15 carries, 110 yards, and a touchdown. Kendra Miller, 17 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown. And Mari DiMaranco, 4 carries, 27 yards, and no touchdowns.
For receiving, they really didn't have a main receiver, even though Quentin Johnson had 4 receptions for 139 yards. As many receptions as Wiley, but he only had 28 yards. Barber had 3 receptions, and then everyone else with either 2 or 1.
Yeah. Defense,
Banks,
Chandra Banks, 9 tackles. That's a lot of tackles. Yeah, who got the no one intercepted on.
Yeah.
Sorry. And just
Bud Clark with 6 tackles.
Dylan Horton Dylan Horton with 5 tackles. Okay. Kick returns, 3 returns, 68 yards, 22 average. The kicker.
Griffin Kell, 2 for 3 field goals. Total of 8 points. Punting, Sandy with 5 kicks for 224 yards.
So
let's go into
44
Kansas
average.
State's.
So Will Howard, 18 for 32, 199 yards,
Wait,
and
can you
2
go back
touchdowns.
to TCU real quick?
Oh yeah, sure.
They both completed 18 passes. Both quarterbacks had a total of 18 passes, but
right.
TCU threw 4 more passes. So.
Yeah. Will Howard, 18, like I said. Rushing, Deuce Vaughn, 26 carries, 130 yards, and a touchdown. Had a pretty good game. A good game. Malik Knowles, 2 carries, 48 yards. Yeah, so just 2 big carries, and then basically Deuce Vaughn, the main back that game.
And then for receiving, Phillip Brooks had a lot of the load with 6 receptions for 48 yards. Warner, though, had 5 receptions for 22 yards. Even though he had more receptions than a lot of other people, he had the least amount of yards. Everyone else with either 2 or 1. Defense, a lot of people, Green and Chetnam, sorry if I mispronounced that, both with 6 tackles.
Yeah.
And then
Julius Brents with 3 tackles and an interception. Let's see. Their kicker. Okay.
Zinter made 1 field goal. That happened to be the game winner, so the biggest play of the game for them there.
Yeah. And then, they have a kicker and punter. They do the same.
Well, he does everything for them, but it also goes back to how key TCU's 55-yarder. That's ways out, but that was a pretty big miss. But the 2 standout players for sure were Max Duggan and Deuce Vaughn, both on separate teams.
Max Duggan, he was
put the team on his back.
Super tired at the end of that game. Like he could not.
But he did everything. He did everything. Is probably on the 4th and 2, having to run.
Yeah,
and then after doing that, having to convert a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, wasn't afraid to take the hit sometimes, to take some hits.
Quite tough.
And just solid game for both teams.
And Deuce Vaughn playing a little bit of wide receiver too, showing his versatility.
Yeah, great player.
He actually caught a touchdown in the end zone, which was huge play for them. Big turning point, momentum shifter.
Yeah,
so,
just very close game down the wire.
Very fun one to watch.
Yeah, that's a very fun one to watch.
So thank you for watching. Goodbye.